Okay, so now that we've created our long form piece of content, I've created my blog post in system.io. Now I'm going to go back into Canva and I'm going to create 7 days worth of static content. So that's going to be like graphics and photos. Okay, so static is the opposite of a video. Okay, so so let's do it. Let me go ahead and share my screen. I'm so excited because you guys, I am going to share something with y'all that I created. And you're going to get a copy of this template. Okay. So this template, make sure you click on the link below. This template is yours. Okay. And in this template, there are notes in this template. So when you open this template, this is called 7-day content template for Instagram post. Okay. Go ahead and open the template. Down in the lower left, you're going to see a section that says notes. And I'm literally telling you what you need to do for day one. Okay. And then look what I did. Look what I did. I've already given you a template. Okay. You can use this template. You can find your own template. It's fine. But I'm making this super easy for you because I want to empower you with the tools and the resources that you need so that you can feel confident in actually planning, creating, and scheduling your 7 days worth of content in less than 60 minutes. This is so doable for you. This is so doable for you, okay? A lot of us do not have budgets for ad spend. We don't have budgets for to hire a marketer like me to come in and do all of your social media and digital marketing. To hire me to come in and do this for you at the scale that I am capable of doing this for your business would cost you over $4,000 a month. Okay. And so what I'm doing now is I am just really focused on breaking things down into bite-sized trainings so that the everyday entrepreneur, the everyday pet business owner, the everyday person who wants to get into the pet creation business can learn in bite-sized formats exactly how to do what I do. Okay. That is my goal. All right. So day 2, here's your notes section over here. Oh, hang on one second, you guys, because I'm just realizing that y'all are not able to see the notes. And I think it's because the notes are only for the presenter. Okay, let me see this, you guys. Let me hang on one second. I want you to be able to see this. So give me a moment. There we go. See, you can see it now. So these are the notes, okay? Day 2 on the blog. This is going to be a carousel. Okay. This is going to be a carousel. All of this came from my blog post. Day 3, this is what you're going to do. You're going to do an infographic. Cool. Day 4, you're going to post a quote, a testimonial, a success story. You can use this template. Day 5, this is going to be behind the scenes. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to show you how to edit these here in just a second. Okay. Day 6, you're going to do some fun facts or trivia related things, all about engagement. Day 7, you're going to have some form of call to action on day 7. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm going to open this back up again. Oops. You weren't supposed to see that. That's going to be my next thing that I do, that I show you. Okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead and let's turn this, let's edit this, Shall we? We shall. Okay. Again, here's my brand. Okay, here we go. All right, so on my left-hand side, I've got my brand kit pulled up. Right here, Doggo Ido, I've got that selected. If you need some more training on branding, check out my Better Brand, Bigger Impact training course where I talk all things branding, brand kit, all the things, okay? I'll link that in the bottom as well. Okay, so in here, I'm going to go ahead and remove this guy, and I'm going to put a picture of me. I have pictures of me in my brand kit, so this is what I'm going to do. I like this one, like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut myself out of the background. So let's see how this turns out. Canva has some really great background removal software. And so what I did is I click on the picture here, and then I'm going to click edit photo, and then I'm going to go to this BG remover, background remover. And let's just see what happens. Oh, there we go. And then I can just like resize this. I'm going to make this bigger like this. Perfect. Just like this. Okay. And let's see what it looks like if I flip it around, because you can do that. Oh, I actually like it that way, especially because I have this little quote thing right here. Perfect. With the right strategy, you can effectively manage your social media presence while saving time and maximizing your impact. Cool. Day 1 post blog teaser. Okay. All right. So then on day 2, here we go, carousel. This is going to be a carousel. All you have to do is put your own stuff in there, and you could add graphics. You could add whatever you want to that, okay? So it doesn't have to be plain. Day 3, we're going to move into an infograph, okay? So again, let's go back to brand. Let's go back here. If you have your brand kit built out, you can literally use your color palette to change the template right here. Like, you don't have to do it one box at a time or one text at a time. You can do this with the click of a button, you guys. Like, so easy. Click of a dang button. Okay. So I'm going to go back, and I think this is the one that I kind of like that one too. I think that was the one that I had. Okay. And again, like, all of these things are editable, movable, change them around, add to it. All right. Change the font. How do you change the font? You click on this, you come up here, and you click a font. All right. It's going to say, do you want to change it all? Watch what happens. It literally changed all of the font. Now, I don't want that, so I'm going to go back to that because that is the one that I want. Oh, I see a typo. Here we go. I'm going to go and fix that. Okay. Day 4, we're going to do some type of testimonial. So I've got that in here. Again, click of a button, and I can change this out, okay? Day 5, this is going to be a behind the scenes. So I have a video of me where I am in my studio, and I've got a little clip over here that says, welcome to the studio, behind the scenes at Doggo Idaho's Creative Studio. We are passionate about helping foster dogs get seen, heard, and adopted. And one of the ways that we do that is through professional photography. So I do a lot of behind the scenes of me in my studio, creating with dogs. And this is just a camera that is set up. I'm not talking to it. All I'm doing is interacting with the dogs, and I'm recording it. And that is the perfect behind the scenes B-roll video. It is so simple. You do not have to talk for this. Okay. Awesome. Also, here's something that I want to point out is because you can also add animations, okay? When you add an animation to a static post, it then becomes like a video. And so I want to, I just want to make sure that how you, I want to make sure you understand how to save that. Because if it has any animation in it, it needs to be saved as a video. Okay, and I'll show you what that looks like right here. So if you go to download, you need to either save it as a video or a GIF. Okay, so if it doesn't have any sound, I would save it as a GIF. But if it has sound, you want to save it as a video. Okay? All right, cool. And then on day 6, fun fact. Cool, cool, cool. Yep. Question. Cool. Day 7. Now we've got a call to action. I'm going to drive people to my website. Now, look at this because I want you to see that this right here is a link. So anytime you have some type of a website or a link, or you want to drive somebody to a certain place, you can actually link the website to it. So what you're going to do is you would highlight this and you would highlight this. Let me go ahead and just unlink it so I can show you. Okay, so when you click on this, click this 3 button right here. Okay, see that? You're going to come down to link. And now you need to tell it what to link to, right? So we're going to link this to my website, doggoidaho.com. Enter. And then, yep, I'm going to go ahead and link it, and then I'm going to press done. So that way, when I have this placed on my social media, when somebody clicks on that, they're going to be able to go to my website just by clicking on it, okay? Also, another thing is it doesn't have to be a word. You can literally link the whole thing. So let me see. If I wanted to link the whole thing, first, what I would do is I would grab all the assets in this and I would group it together like this, okay? So now, once I have it all grouped, I would come in here and then I would, okay, maybe this is not the best example. But my point is, look, you come into an asset like this, I can link this asset, same thing, okay? So even if somebody were to accidentally, because people accidentally do this, right? People accidentally click on things all the time, right? So what if you took their accidental clicking and you drove them to your website? There's so many ways to drive people to your website, okay? All right, cool. So now let's go ahead and we're actually going to resize this, and we're going to copy it and resize it to use in your stories, okay? So over here, we're going to go to resize magic switch, and you can resize it to anything, but for this, we want to resize this for Instagram stories. So I'm going to go ahead and put that right here. Make sure that all images are selected down here, and okay, cool. And then I'm going to press continue. And then I'm going to put copy and resize. Why copy? Because it's actually going to take this template and it's going to copy it in the size of Instagram stories. Okay. If you were to resize this design, you would be basically replacing this, and you're going to want both for what it is that we do. Ugh. And I just did that and I didn't want to do that. So let's come back over here. I can't back up on this one. So I'm actually going to have to like resize it. Dang it. Let's go back to, nope, what do I want? Let's go back to social media, and I want Instagram post, and then I'm going to hit continue, and I need to resize. Okay, here we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and open these designs. Okay, so this is going to be, these are for stories now. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this to stories. Okay, and look what I just did. I just took everything that I created one time, resized it, and repurposed it now for my stories. Same thing day 2. And you just want to make sure that you're formatting this, okay? When you click on something and you come up here to position, you find this center thing right here and it's going to center it. And when you go middle, it's going to bring it up to the middle, okay? Play around with this. This is all about, what did I tell you before? It comes down to muscle memory. You got this, friend. It's not rocket science. I promise. Okay. So I'm going to make this bigger. Perfect. 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 I'm going to maybe pull this down a little bit. So if I want to move whole pieces or like multiple things, I'm going to go ahead and click the shift button, hold down shift. I'm going to click on this one. I want this, the background of that too. I want the text. I want the amber down here. And I want this little picture and this right here. Okay, so now I can group it. And when I move it, I can move it. I can resize it. Everything's going to be resized together. See how I did that, you guys? So fun. And then I can ungroup it if I need to adjust some things. So see, that was kind of, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Day 5, that looks perfect. Day 6, I'm going to go ahead and bring this down here. Cute. Cute. Perfect. Okay, so if I want to fill this in because it's got white space, all I have to do is click on it from the background, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill it in with black. There we go. These are my stories. Okay, so now how do we save these? How do we actually save these? And this is so simple. So you can save these a couple ways. I love to save all of my graphics and everything into a cloud-based system. So I personally am a huge fan of Dropbox. I've been using it for 10 years as a photographer. It's got my entire life's work in the cloud on Dropbox. And so what I love about Canva is that it actually has the Dropbox integration. So what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to share. Okay. So we're going to come over here to share. And from here, we are going to click on more down here. So you would come down here, click on more. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for Dropbox. And there's so many things that we can do in here. I'm just going to save these for future trainings, okay? So I'm looking for Dropbox. If you use Google Drive, you can do this to Google Drive. If you use this to Microsoft OneDrive, the point is by saving it directly to the cloud, you are freeing up the space on your hard drive. And when it's in the cloud, then you could pull it down anytime you need to from your phone or another device that you're using when you're not at home, okay? So get familiar with using a cloud-based storage system. So I'm going to go ahead and click Dropbox. And my Dropbox is already integrated, connected to Canva. And so now I just have to give it a place to go to. And so it's going to look like that. I'm going to go ahead and stick it into my marketing. And I'm going to go ahead, hit choose. And then right here, this is where you want to make sure that you're saving it appropriately, okay? So keep in mind that there are some of these that need to be saved as a video. So this one right here has a video. It needs to be saved as a video. This one right here, I put some animations to it. It needs to be saved as a video if I want those animations to work. So what I'm going to do is how that's going to work is, okay, so I'm going to come down here, click more. I'm going to go to Dropbox. Okay. I'm going to click my folder. Okay. Here we go. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to hit choose. Okay. But I have to tell it which items to choose, you guys. Okay. So, I need, and it says we only support up to 10 pages at a time. We're working hard to remove this limitation. Okay, cool. I can work with that. Okay, so all of these are perfect. All of these can be a PNG file. So I'm going to go ahead and hit done. And those are going to go into that folder. Perfect. Isn't this fun? Welcome to my workflow. Okay, so I'm going to continue editing. So then I'm going to come down. We're going to do this again. We're going to hit more down here. I'm going to go to Dropbox. I'm going to click on I'm going to choose. Okay, so now I got to change which ones I want. So I saved up to 10 last time. So now I'm going to save page 11, 12, 13. Now 14 is a video. We're going to come back and save that separately. Okay. And actually you don't have to save these. These might just take up space or whatever, but if you want to save them, that's fine. It's really up to you. You don't have to save these. Okay. But if it'll keep you organized within Dropbox, save them. Let's see. So that's a video. I'm not going to save that. I'm going to save that one, that one's a video. And I'm going to come back and save that as a video. Okay, cool. It's a PNG right here. I'm going to send it. Save. Here we go. Having good systems in place is really what's going to help you stay organized, but also work efficiently, okay? I've been doing this for a long time. If I didn't have systems, I would not be efficient at this, okay? So I'm going to come back here again. We're going to go to Dropbox. Now, I could save these onto my computer, but for my workflow, for the amount of media that I use, create, save every single day, I'm not trying to bog down my hard drive, and I need to be able to access it from my phone. I need to be able to access it from my iPad when I'm on the go. Okay, now I'm going to change to video because I need to go and okay. So it's not letting me for whatever reason. Let me see this again. Okay. File type. Okay. It's not letting me. Okay, interesting. Okay. So what is my workaround? Right? I have to have a workaround. I'm showing you how to move things to the cloud, but for whatever reason, I cannot save those videos into Dropbox directly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and download, okay? But only those files. So I'm going to unclick that. It's an MP3 video. I'm going to come down. I'm going to find the one, that one, and then this one. So it's just two. And I'm going to go ahead and click done. And I want to download them as separate files. If you don't click this button, then it's going to blend those two videos or graphics together to be one video. And you don't want that. You want them saved as separate files. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and download. Once you have everything downloaded and it's in its proper place, okay, then you're going to take that content that you just created and you're going to go back into your Facebook business suite, and then you're going to schedule it out for a week. Easy peasy, don't you think? Like totally easy peasy. All right, so in the next video, I'm going to show you how to create some really easy and effective reels, and then we're going to get those scheduled through the Instagram app. All right. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found this super valuable. And I will see you, my friend, in the next